Hey, what's going on, guys? IC Trades here, and today we're going to be doing a price prediction for ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla, by using various technical analysis techniques. And without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Okay, so on the daily chart, you can see that Tesla is consolidating right above this 330 support zone, forming that flagpole-like structure, getting into this range of 362 to 330. If we look in the past, in late 2024, around this range, we saw that Tesla made a big rally up, right? Consolidated in that 330 to 362 zone and then continue to further break out. And during Tesla's retracement, we see it trying to bounce off that support zone again, get above this level, and it did reject and go back down. Now we are right back into that exact support zone. So we're definitely in a very key zone here, guys. And before diving deeper into the daily, I'm going to take you guys over to the weekly to get a broader perspective. So from a trend perspective, Tesla's experienced a sharp uptrend, reaching that peak around that 488.54 zone in December of 2024, followed by a textbook falling wedge pattern, as you can see here. And the stock broke out to the upside and it seems to be slowing down. Now, guys, getting a closer view of the most recent weekly candles, we see the first candle after this gap up here is a strong long-bodied candle, and it closes near the highs of that week. That's exactly what we want to see when the stock breaks out of a falling wedge. It definitely confirms a breakout, and it's backed by strong buying interest closing above that high of the week. And for the most recent candle, it's another green candle, but this one has a longer upper wick, showing that Tesla pushed higher during the week, but it pulled back a bit before the close. And that type of price action tells us two things. First, the bulls are still trying to push that price higher, but second, there is some selling pressure coming into this near resistance. This kind of candle is often a sign of short-term hesitation, especially after a strong move like this. It doesn't invalidate that breakout, but it could definitely mean that Tesla's due for either a sideways consolidation or a minor pullback before attempting to break through that next major resistance zone. If it does get above this and the bulls remain strong on this uptrend and we see something kind of go sideways, continue up, definitely could be a point that we test. Now, guys, take you back to the daily chart. Before we zoom into the more recent candles, I want you guys to realize it's a very important range right here for Tesla. As of somewhat recent times, we've been in this range a couple times before. And in a past rally, we see it consolidated into 9 real consolidation candles, moving higher, pressing against this range, and then continuing the breakout. Then more recently, we see Tesla respecting this bottom of the range still at that 333 level. And Tesla's been on a solid run recently. The stock was in a clear downtrend for months, but around late April time, it found a bottom near that 214.25 level, touching that support about 7 times. You see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And that really triggered that big move up with that strong support. And after that initial move up, we consolidated in that 294 to 269 type of zone. Consolidated in that zone, then we continued the rally up, and now we are in this very major zone here, as we described. We can see a very obvious flag and pole structure, the pole right here, and the flag getting tight on the most recent candles. If Tesla can break out of this flag and push past 362, could definitely open a door for a move higher to that 403 level, like we were talking about, another historical resistance level. And overall, like what I'm seeing on the daily chart, I think the bulls are in a good position here, especially if we're holding above that 330 support. If we can hold strong in that range and work our way back to that 362 resistance zone, I think we definitely are in a good place here. So now, guys, taking you over to the hourly chart. Since topping out around that pole structure, Tesla's been moving sideways and slightly down, forming a tight consolidation range. Some classic cooling off behavior after a big run like Tesla had. And notice how the candles are squeezing lower highs and higher lows. This suggests a breakout could be coming soon. It's currently getting tight once again around that upper trend line of the flag, hovering around that 339 price range, getting very tight, pressing right up against that level. And keep in mind, volume has been tapering off as well, which fits right into the consolidation. And what we're waiting for here is a breakout move with the volume to get above this range and, more importantly, above this main resistance zone at 362.52. And something to also keep in mind, we are fighting for that 20 moving average level on the hourly here. And if we can get above that and hold well above that 20 moving average, that is also definitely a bullish sign for us. So guys, on the daily chart, we've seen a solid breakout from a falling wedge continue with a clean flag and pole formation that is now consolidating in that major 330 to 362 range. On the weekly, we saw a continuing uptrend with the most recent candle slowing down a bit, showing some consolidation type of action. Now on the hourly, we see a better view of the price getting tight within that flag. And I can't help but lean pretty bullish on this, guys. I think we are in a good spot for the bulls here. Seeing that very nice consolidation after that big move, especially in a zone where it did that before and it broke up very nicely. So time will tell, guys. Be patient with this one. And that's all I have for you guys today. Like and subscribe if you found value in this video, as we will continue to cover Tesla as well as other major tickers. And trade smart, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.